Well, welcome back, everybody. Ain't made a video in a little bit. Weather's been getting the best of us, and unlike some YouTubers, when I'm at home, I'm at home. I don't really videotape all the things I'm doing, which I guess I could show you some of the paperwork processes and bidding and all that. But if y'all want a video like that, let me know. But anyway, so today we're gonna be down here for a couple of days. We're in Columbia, South Carolina. Definitely a little further than we drive normally, but works. So, especially that time of year. Nice little job across the street from me. But I looked it up the other day. It's like 124 acre. It was all in corn this past year. Working off on a good dirt road or sandy road. But anyway, so we have a 5 acre field right here. And back here and right there, we're gonna have a customer's putting in a what do you call it? A shop pad and a house pad. So the first thing we're doing today and probably tomorrow, hopefully finish it, we got to cut in a driveway over there by that power point on the other side. We're gonna be putting in a driveway for the access for the construction vehicles. And this used to be old farmland right here. And so I'm waiting for them to show up, and hopefully that's them coming down the road. But anyway, we were originally gonna mow this, and then he's like, you know what? Let's till it, plow it. So I don't have a plow for my tractor, so we got a skid steer, and we're gonna till this 5 acres. And that's my guy bringing it. So yeah, I'll get back to you in a second. Well, we are back out here in the skid steer and tilling this up. Got a couple acres done already. Slow and steady wins the race on this. As you can tell, though, it's leaving pretty good finish for what it is. And renting a Kubota, this is only been a day and a half project, and I didn't want to feel like driving my equipment 2.5 hours down the road. So, but yeah, anybody wonder what a tiller can do on a skid steer? There you go. It does pretty good. Like I said, just slow and steady, especially some of the thick stuff. We originally were going to just bush hog this, but as the customer and I started talking and all that, he's like, can we just plow it under? And I was like, well, yeah, we can do that. So I got a tiller myself for my skid steer, and I use it for finish grade and lot prep and all that, so they work good. Truthfully, I wish I had a tractor to be a little faster, but at least we're comfortable. So this is what it is. Not much to it. Just slow and steady. Sorry if the phone's a little shaky, or a camera. Yeah, holding this by my hand. My mount's in the Mini X right now, and hopefully we'll be working on that job next week where it's at. It's doing a fence line, clearing out a fence line for a future fence for a customer over in Fountain Inn, South Carolina. Once it gets thick, you gotta slow down. The tiller wants to walk up on top of the grass, give it a chance to chop everything up and bury it. And then also, my big project in Gaffney has come through. Everything's finalized and all that. So, the customer wants to get started on it this year. I think a lot of it has to do with throwing money into another project, so you ain't got to count taxes on it. Which, hey, I understand. We are in the talks with 2 different dealerships right now. We're looking at purchasing a full-size 220 size excavator. So as that comes through, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, this is where it's at. doing this for the next few hours, and once we get this done, we got to cut in the driveway and put some stone down so they have a construction entrance. Like I said, over here in this area is where they'll be doing the future house pad and building pad. So, but yeah, good times listening to tunes. Well, we still after it. We got about an acre, maybe an acre and a half left, and we'll be done. We'll keep going after it for about another hour or so, get what we can done, then I got to cut the driveway in. That grass is something fierce now, I'm telling you. But I got gravel coming in at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I got to get the driveway cut out. Luckily it's sand, and it's only 70 feet long, so it'll take about an hour or so, and then we'll be good there, and we'll be close to be wrapping this up. I don't know if we'll quite try and get it, catch it. There we go. This tiller works really good, except for that right there, like you just seen. It hates that grass. I think as it wads up underneath the tines and it just wants to walk on top of it instead of turn. And the grass is what's taking forever. The whole section over there, I would have been done a while ago. I probably could have had all this done by now or close to it. But the grass, it just slows you down. Lordy, like I said, it just wants to walk up on top of it. But anyway, just checking in with y'all. It's looking good though. Like, so we got it all little stripping just from here to the trees. I mean, we ain't light very much, so yeah. Just figure I can give y'all a little bit more action. But that's what it's doing. It's laying out good, as you can tell. Sloughing it and everything. I mean, it looks really good. Well, we're back out here early this morning. As you can tell, the sun's just barely starting to come up. It's about 7:20 in the morning. Oh, Columbia got a nice frost last night. That's good. This grass is actually chewing a little bit better this morning with it being cold and brittle. But yeah, we're gonna get this finished up. We got about I don't know, 60 more feet left wide to go. I'd say roughly an acre and a quarter. We don't have much. And then my gravel is supposed to be getting delivered here in the next 20-30 minutes. And we'll get that gravel laid down. I cut the driveway out last night because I knew they were going to be here early this morning. So I got the driveway cut out last night. We'll get the gravel in. We're just going to put some 57 down for a base. And then get that shaped up and get this all tilled up and finished up, and hopefully in a few hours we'll be wrapping this job up, headed back towards the mountains for the weekend, and then we'll be in Fountain Inn next week. But anyway, again, it's I'm trying to decide which one's more boring, going slow when doing all this tilling or doing forestry mulching, because I think forestry mulching is, oh my gosh, it's monotonous too. I can't handle it. I can do it for a day or two about like this. I got it for a day or two. After that though, I've had my fair share of it. I give you guys props that do it for all full time, because I ain't got it. But anyway, yeah, here we are. Hope everybody's having a good morning. I know Christmas is coming up. I'm sure some of y'all are excited, some are not. Originally it was going to slow down and I was going to have Christmas off, which I was kind of looking forward to. It's been a steady year. But, you know, guess what? My big residential job's kicking off. So, again, like I said, builder wants to get it started this year. So, we'll be spending some of our Christmas working on that. But, you know, God's blessed us and we're going to keep taking those blessings as much as we can, because between rain season and everything else, you know, you gotta make hay while it's shining. That's why we down here in Columbia. So Anyway, yep, it's nice out. Those trucks show up before the frost goes away. I'll get a good view of everything. Like I said, we just back after it again. Just give everybody a ground view. This is like 5.2 acres. Ain't much, just that to there, that section. But these are some long passes. But anyway, so since it's cold like it is and it's December, all this stuff is dead. And it's mulcher, though it looks like there's a bunch of grass in there. If you look at it, I say mulcher, I mean tiller. But it pulls all this up and it churns it down. And it's going about 6 inches deep. And the customer just wanted all this put down. Again, we were gonna bush hog it, but he wanted it down because eventually he's gonna come out here and sow it in grass and level it off and all that good stuff. He just wanted something he could work with. And again, since it's the time of the year, it should work good. We'll see how much of this got replanted though. So I'm thinking about plowing this stuff under everything that's bearing seeds. He's just promoting growth, but he's gonna start building in the next month or so. So they'll be out here pretty frequent. But yeah, that's what it looks like. It's doing a good job. I mean, definitely not the right tool, but it works, right? And I'm not saying it's not the wrong tool either, by sure. It's just 6 foot passes. It takes a minute. But yeah, so, and again, you see this stuff right here, but it's all munched up and covered up. And if you can see the bucket down there, cut the driveway in right over there. The driveway's gonna go in right there. And then somewhere right here, he's gonna put his house about 50 feet off the tree line, maybe a little more. And then he's gonna put a building right there and be a big circular driveway and stuff. So I know I'm doing this. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything else with the build or the septic or anything like that, but definitely get them started here. And then that bush right there is a marker, and then there's another one, yeah. And I left those so whoever does do the septic, they know where they did the perk test, which apparently the guy that did it said that this dirt's pretty good, so you shouldn't have no worries. But bring me back to my days of when I was farming. Wish I had old 4440 out here with a 18-foot vertical till and shoot an hour or two, this all be done and look really good. But again, can't always get what you want. And then that big old field over there, I still, yeah, it's bring back memories. I miss it. Just farming's gotten expensive. But yep, so that's what we're doing. And once we get wrapped up and stuff, I'll take a video of everything, show you the finished product and how the driveway turned out and all that good stuff. Besides the radio singing jingle bells over there, it's really quiet right here. It's kind of nice being out in the sticks. I enjoy this. Get away from the hustle bustle and permits and this and that of the normal stuff. It's a good change. You appreciate these jobs when you get them. And if anybody's deer hunters, yes, there's a bunch of deer right here. Lordy me. When I met him a couple weeks ago, we seen 17 deer over a 2-hour span. Deer everywhere. They came out of those pines, and then right through here, you got hardwoods right here. That's hardwood draw, and that's old riverbed, or is a, I don't know if it's Dryland Creek or not. It's not posted on Google, but that's all hardwoods. And so this is a 5-acre field, and then on the backside, that little cut through right there, there's a whole nother 8-acre field. And I guess the farmer sold it, but just because it wasn't very efficient in the farm. But yeah. But this is it. Looking good, coming along slowly but surely. Well, here's the end of it, everybody. Got driveway installed, just blew off the Kubota and got it ready for pickup. Got the fuel in it and all that good stuff. Customer wanted a 70-foot long driveway. This is 75, 12 foot wide, and then we had a little rock left over, so he drives a little car. So if he's meeting his contractor, we'll see if it works. If not, oh well. Got a little pad or extension. But yeah, this is it. Turned out really good, I think. Called down here when I was calling for a rock guy. They didn't know what surge was. Apparently surge in this sandy area is not a thing. So what we did was just run 57. And yes, it's on one of those backcountry dirt roads. But it got it cut in. They'll be mainly coming in from this side, so we swept this a little further out, so then sweep in. And yeah, I think it turned out good. A lot of cruising just on the skid steer. And I won't have it, but if y'all want me to do a review on the Kubota, let me know. SVL. It's a night and day difference between my T66. I will say it's a nice machine, but I'll take my Kubota any day, or my Bobcat any day. That thing wears you out, and it's a rough ride. But yeah, turned out good. So we're gonna do something without shade. Just tilled all that in. If it'll rot before it starts sprouting again, that'll be some good organic matter. Pretty soil. I mean, it's sandy, as you can tell. It's sandy, but it's really good soil. I'm sure it used to grow some decent fields or crops. Anyway, yep, we done in Columbia. My new to me truck, which I say it's new to me, it's new. I bought it in June. Bought it with 57 miles on it in June, and I just rolled over 30,000 miles on it, and it's December 11th. We drive just a little bit, but yeah. Lordy, it's been a long day. Now I got a 3-hour ride back to the mountains, North Carolina. And then I had a builder call me, and I gotta go look at 3 house lots. And then I got some investor bought some land, and it's got 5 houses on it, wants me to give him a demo price. Yeah, and then I got my big project starting, and I still got to do the fence line, and good times. November going in December was starting to turn slow, but I think we're going to start picking back up. And I'm working on getting the excavator right now, so hopefully in the next couple of videos, y'all be seeing my new, to me, excavator. But anyway, this is it. Like I said, this is wrap, and we're going to roll on out. Catch y'all on the next one.